Section 4 of Birds, Volume 1, Number 3, March 1897. Recorded for LibriVox.org by A&B Suite 13. The Swallow. Come, summer visitant, attach to my red roof thy nest of clay, and let my ear thy music catch, low twitting underneath the thatch, at the grey dawn of day. Sure harbingers of spring are the swallows. They are very common birds, and frequent, as a rule, the cultivated lands in the neighborhood of water, showing a decided preference for the habitations of man. How gracefully the swallows fly! See them coursing over the daisy-bespangled grass fields. Now they skim just over the blades of grass, and then with a rapid stroke of their long wings mount into the air and come hovering above your head, displaying their rich, white and chestnut plumage to perfection. Now they chase each other for very joyfulness, uttering their sharp, twittering notes. Then they hover with expanded wings like miniature kestrels, or dart downwards with the velocity of the sparrowhawk. Anon they flit rapidly over the neighboring pool, occasionally dipping themselves into its calm and placid waters, and leaving a long train of rings marking their varied course. How easily they turn, or glide over the surrounding hedges, never resting, never weary, and defying the eye to trace them in the infinite turnings and twistings of their rapid shooting flight. You frequently see them glide rapidly near the ground, and then with a sidelong motion mount aloft, to dart downwards like an animated meteor, their plumage glowing in the light with metallic splendor, and the row of white spots on the tail contrasting beautifully with the darker plumage. The swallow is considered a life-paired species, and returns to its nesting site of the previous season, building a new nest close to the old one. His nest is found in barns and outhouses, upon the beams of wood which support the roof, or in any place which assures protection to the young birds. It is cup-shaped and artfully molded of bits of mud. Grass and feathers are used for the lining. The nest completed, 5 or 6 eggs are deposited. They are of a pure white color, with deep, rich, brown blotches and spots, notably at the larger end, round which they often form a zone or belt. The sitting bird is fed by her mate. The young swallow is distinguished from the mature birds by the absence of the elongated tail feathers, which are a mark of maturity alone. His food is composed entirely of insects. Swallows are on the wing fully 16 hours, and the greater part of the time making terrible havoc amongst the millions of insects which infest the air. It is said that when the swallow is seen flying high in the heavens, it is a never-failing indication of fine weather. A pair of swallows on arriving at their nesting place of the preceding summer found their nest occupied by a sparrow, who kept the poor birds at a distance by pecking at them with his strong beak whenever they attempted to dislodge him. Wearied and hopeless of regaining possession of their property, they at last hit upon a plan which effectually punished the intruder. One morning they appeared with a few more swallows, their mouths filled with a supply of tempered clay, and, by their joint efforts, in a short time actually plastered up the entrance to the hole, thus barring the sparrow from the home which he had stolen from the swallows. End of section 4. This recording is in the public domain.